So we celebrate the Nativity or the birth of John the Baptist. And what can we reflect about John the Baptist, and what is or his messages for us? Well, dear brothers and sisters, John the Baptist was a prophet. Well, alam niyo, when I mentioned that John the Baptist was a prophet, ay hindi ba siya manghuhula, Father? Ay hindi po ibang klaseng propeta ito. Sabi, kasi ang pagkaalam natin, yung manghuhula ay yung bang fortune teller. Ewan ko kung naniniwala po kayo sa fortune teller. Sinabi ko nga na kayo ay manghuhula, ay siguro dahil manghuhula kayo, ay siguro nahuhulaan ninyo yung numero sa loto. Sabi ko, di kayo mayaman, pero mukhang hindi yata kayo mayaman. Sabi ko, ay medyo inirapan ako ng babae. Sabi niya, hindi kami materialistic. Sabi niya, hindi kami nagkahangad ng maging milyonaryo, no? Well, I don't know really, but the truth about Saint Saint John the Baptist was that he was a prophet. Now, a prophet is somebody who criticizes society or people about the wrong, the lawless, the wrongdoings that people in society are doing. So, in other words, John the Baptist was a moralist. He was a preacher, a critic against the wrongs that are being done in society, whether ordinary people or even higher ups, or even kings like King Herod. And so we all know that John the Baptist criticized a lot of things, but he also told people to do good, that those who are hungry you have to feed, those who have 2 tunics should give 1 to the poor. So all of this. But, well, we have known that Saint John was really a victim of this, being a critic. Why? What did he do? Well, he told King Herod, he told him, it's not lawful for you to take your brother's wife to your own house. So, in other words, what you are doing is adultery. And that woman, Herodias, is even the wife of your brother. So, he was very courageous in calling the attention of the king and the woman Herodias. At alam natin ang nangyari dito dahil nga dito sa kanyang attack or criticism against the king and Herodias. Well, he paid for his courageous criticism by what? Well, we know already that he was imprisoned and he was beheaded. So my dear brothers and sisters, dito natin makikita ang katapangan ni San Juan Bautista. And so, he's a real prophet because he stuck to his moral convictions and he was open in telling people the evil that they are doing. Well, of course, it's not easy, as I told you, because look what happened when he finally told King Herod that what you have done is not right. At alam natin naman mga kapatid, for example, if there are some, let's say, government officials who are doing certain anomalies or they're malversing funds or they are bribing, and they accept bribe. Well, if you call their attention, well, for example, somebody, an officer in a certain agency, ni-report yung mga employees and officials even, and they were investigated, and finally they were found to be guilty, and they were removed from their positions. Pero alam po ninyo, yung babaeng nagsabi nito ay she had to transfer to another office or agency because she was afraid for her life. So it's not easy, really. I remember also, there was a certain balikbayan who came from the US. She came to the Philippines. At alam niyo, dala-dala niya yung kanyang cute na aso. No? Ngayon, dahil masyadong mainit dito sa Pilipinas, ay kawawang aso. Siya po ay na-dehydrate at namatay. Ngayon, dahil pinakamamahal niya yung aso niya, pumunta doon sa parish at kinausap yung parish priest. Father, sabi niya, pwede bang imisahan natin itong aso ko? Kasi pinakamamahal ko ito. At sabi nung pare, imimisahan ang hayop na yan, yung aso? Ay, bawal yan, labag yan sa utos ng simbahan, sa church law, sabi niya. It's against the law of the church. So, hindi pwede. Sabi nung balikbayan, kasi Father, sabi niya, mahal na mahal ko yung asong ito, pero kung ayaw po ninyo, ay pupunta ako doon sa protestanteng simbahan na lang. At alam niyo, Father, naglaan pa naman ako ng $1,000 para sa kanyang misa at para sa kanyang paglilibing. So umalis na yung balikbayan na babae. Nung narinig yung $1,000, abay, malaking pera yon, no? Kaya alam niyo po, yung pare hinabol yung ali. Sabi niya, "Ma'am, balik ka dito. Bakit pupunta ka sa protestanteng simbahan? Yung aso mo, Katoliko, bumalik ka dito at ibimisahan ko siya." Kasi dahil doon sa $1,000, Well, hindi po ako yung paring yun, Pero, anyway, that story tells us that really sometimes it's very difficult to resist the temptation to do something that is not right. Like that priest who said, well, it's against the law of the church. Pero when it comes already to maybe an amount or a love offering that is big, then makakalimutan na po ang utos, ang command ng simbahan. So indeed, my dear brothers and sisters, there are many ways, there are very ways by which we can fall into temptation. For example, in some agencies of the government, there are, under the table deals, mga iba, under the table, bribery, then yung iba naman, lantaran, over the table, at yung pinakamasahol, including the table. No? So, yun po ang mga iba't ibang paraan. So, we should really indeed be careful that we follow what is the law. Otherwise, kung nakakalusot po yung mga tao, mga pinuno ng gobyerno at gumagawa ng mga panunuhol at pagkukurakot, ay paano na mangyari ang ating bansa? There will be lawlessness, walang respect for the law. There will be anarchy, disorder in society, in our government. At hindi rin tayo umuusad sa ating economic condition dahil binubulsa o kinukurakot ang kaban ng bayan. So, that's why St. John the Baptist said this, because if he allows Herod, even a king, of his act of adultery, and then others will also do it. And they say, pwede pala. Or if we do not do this also, then it becomes already a habit, what they are doing that is wrong or against the law. Kaya nga, somebody said, the only way by which evil men can prosper in society is for the good to do nothing. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us remember this, to resist the temptation against doing evil, but we should do good. And so today, let us pray to Saint John the Baptist to strengthen us, to be strong, to do what is right, and to avoid what is evil. Amen.